Today's video is a continue of last video. Now you know why most organizations get stuck with AI investment without business results. Here is a solution. The impact first method. How to scope AI projects that actually deliver business results. A recap. Most AI projects fail not because poor tech, but because their scope around the feature, not the outcomes. The video show manager how to flip the script. Start with business impact, define the shared success metric earlier, and use that shape everything from data collection to delivery. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Celine Xu, an AI and data strategist in a large global company with more than 11 years experience in machine learning and AI, hands-on and leadership. I have helped organizations build and refine their AI and ML solutions for better business impact successfully. With deep knowledge and diverse experience across both business and engineering domains, one of my core missions is to bridge the gap between the business and tech teams to leverage AI and data for human-centric decision-making that drives business results. Let's dive in. Section 1. The mindset shift. Stop scoping projects around features. Start to scoping around outcomes. Instead of thinking building a demand forecast model can create the business value, instead ask to improve inventory accuracy by 50% to reduce stock outs this quarter. What solutions we may have? Which one is effective and easy to achieve? This is not just semantics. This shift changes how you prioritize, what data you will need, who you will need to be invited to the table, as well as how you want to set up your A/B testing to show the real business result. Section 2. Define what success looks like in the way that everyone in the end-to-end work team can agree upon. Use 3-layer success metrics to align the entire team. First layer, business outcome. What revenue, cost, or experience metric we can improve. Example, increase sales conversion by 10%, increase profitability by 2%. Second layer, operational KPIs. What process or workflow metrics will show the improvement? Example, we can cut lead follow-up time from 2 hours. Third layer, model or technical metrics, which represent the accuracy, precision, and the solution stability. The tech metrics matters, but only if they serve the 2 layers above. And you also need to take into the consideration of the development cost and future maintenance spending in this layer. Here is the key. Each metric must be owned, measurable, and time-bound. Prioritize achieving the business outcome. Don't sacrifice it just because an operational metric is easy to measure or technical metrics are more accurate. Whenever possible, design the technical metric to serve as a proxy or indicator for business impact. An unthoughtful tech proxy KPI may encourage the wrong behavior, which lead to bad business results. Let's make this more tangible with 2 examples. If your goal is to increase profitability or revenue in an e-commerce, don't just track how often the members visit your website or how long they stay each time. Instead, look at how to boost average order value and increase total number of visits. Long and more often visits aren't always good. Sometimes frequent visits signal a bad experience, like customers fail to find what they want, or people willing to break a large purchase into small ones, which costs you more shipping fees. Service. If you are using a recommendation engine, don't just measure how accurate the recommendations matches past purchase. Instead, focus on whether it's driving higher revenue or diverse purchasing. If direct revenue data isn't available, look at click-through rate and average basket value. Challenge your assumptions. Do you really want a customer to buy only what they always buy? Or do you want to inspire new purchase, encourage cross-sell, support the upsell? Have you think about the recommendations coverage of your total product portfolio, your product margin, or will the customer also interested in novelty in recommendation? Do they really need you to recommend something they already know but without discount? It's not just because of accuracy. It's about creating value. Section 3. Co-scope with cross-function stakeholders. Impact isn't owned by only one team, and we shouldn't encourage credit-grabbing competition within the organization. It's team effort. People need to believe each team brings unique value, and they need each other. Real business impact happens when those contributions are aligned towards a common goal. Teams support each other and share the credit together. So instead of letting teams fight for recognition at each step, clarify from the start. What is the shared outcome? What role does each team play in achieving it? What guardrails or responsibility must each group uphold? The credit will shared by all teams, and if anything went wrong, our team will share the consequence together. Bring key stakeholders, product, engineering, operations, finance, into the room before anything gets built. Ask, what does the value look like from your perspective? Align. What decision should this AI support? Listen. What trade-offs are acceptable? Discuss. It won't be easy. There will be conflicts, but hashing it out earlier creates smooth execution later. When alignment happens upfront, shared success becomes shared accountability. Section 4. Balance cost, complexity, and adoption. Finally, always weight the cost and complexity of your solution against the expected assumed value. Ask yourself, can we solve 80% of this problem with a simple, fast, cheaper approach? Or is that last 20% of the improvement worth the additional cost, risk, or delay? Advanced solutions may sound impressive, but they're often more expensive, hard to maintain, and slower to scale. They may need more computing power, more engineering hours, more platform requirements. Everything is a marginal gain. More often, the simple path wins. If SQL can get the job done, skip Python. If a time series model works, don't default to use deep learning. If a human in the loop can manage the quality at low cost, you do not need automate end-to-end. And here is the hardest truth. Even the most powerful solution is worthless if no one wants to use it. If the solution is too complex to understand, too hard to use, or it generates friction in the workflow, potential user may feel frustrated rather than get value. Then the solution is wasted. So design for value, design for adoption, and challenge complexity at every step. Keep it simple. In summary, when you scope from impact, everything else gets easier. You build what matters, you align your teams, and you get proved the value of AI to your business. That's how you move from interesting prototype to measurable return on investment. Remember this, the impact first method. If this video gives you clarity or spark ideas, press the like button and share it. Subscribe for more. Every month, I break down how to bridging the gap between technical AI and real business results, with practical strategies or case study tailored for business leaders and managers. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.